Welcome back, viewers. Today we will be testing the Donchian trend indicator. But before we do, if you have not watched the first video on the channel and all the videos after that, you need to go do that now. Here at the Academy of Forex, we are building the best trading system possible as a team. And as a team, we will all profit from it when we are done. You can find a link to the first video down below in the description, and you should also see it pop up in the top corner right now. There is also a link down below to sign up for TradingView. You can save a little bit of money if you use the link below to sign up for your account. You can also find a link below to join us on Discord. Discord is a free group communication platform where we are having great discussions about all things to do with trading. Lastly, if you would like a list of all the indicators we have tested along with their win rates, but you aren't interested in watching all the videos on the channel, you can sign up for our $9 Patreon, and you will receive the complete list of indicators. We also would like to introduce our Patreon exclusive Discord channel. As a $9 Patreon, you will be invited to join an exclusive Discord channel where we will give you a list of winning indicators and links for the MT platform, give you winning strategies, post trade ideas, give advanced advice, and much more. So click the link below to join our Patreon. Alright, as I said, today we will be testing the Donchian trend indicator. Before we do though, I wanted to put the indicator scoreboard up for everyone to see. So to date, we have tested 273 indicators, and out of those 273 indicators, 107 of them have been winners, which means that they have met or exceeded the 60% win-loss ratio threshold that we have set for them. The best ones so far were able to achieve a 100% win rate. Now you need to go back and watch those videos to understand the context of how they were able to achieve that. But as we are working on building the best trading system possible, you could take any one of those 107 indicators and get out there and start potentially profitably trading the markets with them now. So go back and watch those videos, make a list of those indicators, and get out there and see what you can do with them. But stick with us here as we work on maximizing your trading profits. All right. So the Donchian trend indicator, you can see it here on screen, and so we all know the standard Donchian channel that we have tested and actually used in a trading system or two, and so this one is quite different. So you can see that it looks more like the super trend, which we actually just did a video on yesterday. But make no mistake, it is not the super trend, and so don't get the two confused. Basically, we have two parts taking place here. So we have the green or red big main lines, and so these are identifying the overall trend direction, and then there are these arrows right here, which the creator of this indicator said that those are entry points. And so I don't believe that this indicator was intended to be used as an entry solely on the large green or red line. It doesn't appear that's what the creator had intended. So it appears what the creator has done is when the big green line appears and an arrow appears underneath a candle, then that is a signal to then go long. And same in reverse, when there is a big red line like this and an arrow appears above one of the candles, that is an entry to then go short. And so that's how we will be testing it today. So let's go ahead and get on with the testing and see what we can get out of it. All right, so we are into the year right here, and we are already starting to get some arrows. Now, we technically would have gotten these arrows back here on, let's see, that candle right there would have actually been the signal candle, and then we would have entered on the next candle after that. But you see that we weren't quite into the year yet, so we could consider this a valid signal. So, and we would do the same thing for this if, say, you see how it lines up these arrows like this. So if it gave us a signal to go long, and we did, and we came down and got stopped out, but then it continued to paint arrows like this, I'm not sure if it would, then we would take the next arrow after we get stopped out as a new entry. But in this particular case, we were right there would have been our entry, and we would have gotten to take profit right here as it broke out of consolidation and took off in the upward direction. All right, and then we pick up another signal right there on that one. And as you can see, we got to take profit right there as well. Now, what I'm going to do is, if there continues to be a string of arrows like this, I'm not going to consider a continuation. So in this particular case, what some may consider doing is, once it comes up and it hits take profit, it comes down, stops us out on the rest. So, or if you took full take profit up here, then it came down and it gave you another signal, then you could take a continuation. But I don't think I'm going to do that on a string of arrows like that, because you could run into a scenario like this where the move happens and then it kind of bottoms out on you. So let's go ahead and continue on here. And it is a shame because there are moments where we get a really decent trend move, and it does appear that there is some validity behind just the large trend line switch. So when it switches like the super trend, it does appear that there are moments where that would have worked very well. Right here, looks like it would have worked rather well, excluding that big wick on that candle. And this one right here would have worked very well, and we don't actually pick up a short signal till all the way down here. And that one would have gotten us stopped out right there on that, just as it switched to the upside. Then let's see, we pick up a signal right here. That is a long signal, and that would have gotten us to take profit rather nicely as well. See, it continued to just paint a string of arrows running along there. And continue on here. So it does appear as though it gives these false signals right at the end of trends ending. So there might need to do some kind of filtering of those if this indicator moves on. Seems like every time, and it's interesting because the creator did say that these arrows are entry points or could be reversal points, and so it's interesting to note that. I wonder if there would be a way to identify one versus the other. The creator didn't specifically say there was a way, so it's kind of difficult to know exactly. We're getting close to the end of the year now, and again, you see that we get these flips in the big trend lines. They would have gotten us decent little moves if we'd have just taken those as entries as well. Oh, looks like I skipped right over the year and into another month, actually. All right, so there we go. That is the Donchian trend indicator. Very interesting indicator. So let's see. We get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. We get 7 trades all together, and we get 1, 2, 3, and 4. We get 4 losing trades, or I'm sorry, 4 winning trades. And so, unfortunately, that's barely going to miss the 60% criteria. I think what we might do is test this one also on just the large lines as well, and see what it can do that way, and then make our determination from there. Because if we don't necessarily need the arrows, or could just kind of use the arrows as maybe a confirmation of what we've already had of another signal or something along those lines, I have a feeling that this indicator might work better that way. So for now, it's going to go on the no list, and we will move on to the next video from here. If you have not already, like this video, share this video, comment below, and subscribe to the channel. Also turn on the bell notification so that way you are notified anytime I post a new video. So that way you know what indicators we have tested and are testing. Also, there is a link down below to join our Discord server, which is a free group communication platform where we discuss all things trading related. There is also a link down below to TradingView, and if you use that link to TradingView to sign up for an account, you will save a little bit of money. And lastly, there is a link down below to sign up for Patreon. Please sign up for the Patreon and support the channel the best way you can.